Hey guys, welcome back to our channel, Funtime Crafts 24/7. I have a project share here for you. The other day I made some backgrounds and shared them with you with some 3D embossing folders. Here. So this one is this background, this 3D. It's leaves, there's no names on them, and I store them in an embossing folder holder. And I didn't keep the packaging on this one. I didn't even think about it. And then, and this one is made with the Ken Oliver Colorburst in Phthalo and Chartreuse Green. This one here, the background, is made with this 3D embossing folder here. It's a Tim Holtz one, if that helps. And it's made with Ken Oliver Colorburst in Ultramarine Blue. This background right here is a Tim Holtz. It is actually called Crackle. It's Crackle 3D embossing folder, and that background was made with a Nuvo shimmer powder in, in shimmer, a storm cloud, and then Catherine Wheel. And and then last but not least, these 4 backgrounds were made using the Courtney Chilson 3D embossing folder, that one there. And these 2 were made with Nuvo shimmer powder Lilac Waterfall. And then these 2 have the same, did I say azaleas or peony? It's azaleas. It's the 3D azaleas background. Sorry. If I said peony, sorry. I meant azalea. And then these 2 were made with that same azalea 3D folder, but they were blended with the My Favorite Things Princess Pink and Poppin' Pink to get each of those backgrounds. And one I did darker, one lighter, and yada yada. Okay, so then for the stamps, this one here is made using the, they're all A2 size. They're all powder sugar card base, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. All the base mats are 4 by 5 1/4. So like this black one, the gray, the blue, and so forth are all the 4 by 5 1/4. Now this card front, the embossed portion, is 3 3/4 by 5. And the stamp that I used, the sets that I used on that to embellish it with, were using the dies for the toucan to stamp. So this guy here, I cut the layering die and the intricate die in powdered sugar, and I colored him with my alcohol markers. And then the little flower is, the die is black, the top is yellow, and then I kept the center as well and colored it with a Pintar paint pen in orange, and then I colored that with a Pintar paint pen in yellow. And that one is, those are out of this Stampin' Die set. So the greeting is a hollow, hello, and mahalo tropical to stamp set there. Stamps of life. These are all stamps of life. And then the matching dies are what I cut out the leaf, just the intricate die in a green apple, and then black on the 2 flowers. On the layering die is black, and then orange and then red cardstock that I had in my stash. These 2 flowers and the sentiment are popped up on dimensionals along with the little toucan. The red one is mounted down to the card front, and then this one is glued on top of the toucan, and he's on dimensionals. I put a little googly eye on him. How fun. So then I Nuvo Aqua shimmer pinned him up in glitter gloss and used a Stardust jelly roll pen, this here, to go around the sentiment. I hand cut these out and then hand drew with the Sharpie fine liner a couple of boxes and filled the box in with the Stardust jelly roll pen. And I think it came out super fun with that neat background there. How cool, right? So there's that one. So then this one is on some gray. It's cardstock that I had in my stash, but I think it's Stamps of Life. And then the same with this card front. It's 3 3/4 by 5. And then I made another layering panel in that dark gray that is 2.5 by 3 1/4. And on the 2 gray ones, the 2 dark gray, I did faux stitching with a jelly roll pin, a white number 10 jelly roll pin. And then popped this little light gray mat that is 1 3/4 by 2 5/8 on dimensionals, but I stamped it with Ranger Archival ink and vermilion, and then I used to stamp it with. Oh, and I jelly roll pinned the little candles. I thought that was pretty fun. The sentiment and the candles come from this Stampin' Up set here, Approaching Perfection, and I paired it, that one and this one, stuck them in my Stamparatus, and then got it into where I liked the color, and it was a solid image. And it says, it says, newsflash, birthdays found to be good for health. Studies show that people who have more birthdays live the longest. I just get a kick out of that. That is so funny. And then stamped happy birthday on the inside. And I thought that one came out really funny. You could give this to anybody, and it's just a hoot. Anyhow, yeah, that's pretty fun. Okay, and so then, let's see, this one here, the 2 mats are the same. The center layering piece is, I probably had to put it where I can measure it, 3 3/4 by 2 1/2. The white panel is 3 1/2 by 2 1/4. I stamped out, let's see, the dragonfly is, okay, the sentiment is out of the Take It Easy card kit collection from the Stamps of Life, and I used that, stamped it out in Memento black ink on the front of the panel there. And then I used this die, the layering die, to cut out my dragonfly. And I'm pretty sure this is not Creations to Fill. I think it's a dragonfly, because this is called Die Dragonfly. So I'm guessing I put this back in the wrong pack when I had everything out. But if you can find that, I would just type in dragonfly and it'll probably come up on the Stamps of Life website. But I stamped that out in Memento black ink, and then I shimmer watercolored it in with my Pinterest watercolors. I got these off Pinterest. There's no name other than maybe 36 Color Suit. I don't know. But they're ultra shimmery. Well, anyways, they're right here. Ultra shimmery. There were some blues in there. And the cool thing about it is that middle stamps in black, and I went over it with that, and isn't that neat? So then I outlined the whole thing in the antenna with a Stardust jelly roll pen after I cut it out. And I thought that just came out super lovely. Stardust jelly roll pinned the sentiment, and then drew a square box around the white panel. And then added at the top there some Gina K sequins embellishments in clear quartz solid. And really like that. I think it came out really fun, really nice. All the different colors of blue, and then the dragonfly in that shimmery blue. I think it's super fun. Okay, so there's those. Okay, now these two here, same mats, and they're utilizing this stamp set here, a Stampin' Up stamp set, and Touch of Ink. This one has the hummingbird with the layering, and to get the 2 colors, I stamped the detail die in Poppin' Pink, and then the fill-in with the Princess Pink, since that was the colors I used on the mat. And I used the hummingbird, and then the little flower down here, and then the Hello Friend sentiment. Went over them with my alcohol shimmer pen Nuvo alcohol shimmer pen, some of the details of the flower and the hummingbird, and then added some of those Gina K sequins. And I think this just came out super fun. Okay, the panel is, the dark pink is 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. The inside is 2.5 by 3.5, the white panel is. And that's what both of these are. And isn't that great? Can you see the Stardust Jelly Roll pen? I don't know if you can see all the shimmer from the jelly, or the aqua shimmer pen. But anyways, isn't that hummingbird just beautiful? I think it's so fun. And I like the variation in colors, just going over it with the blending brush and the ink. I think it's cool. And that's those. So then these two that have the shimmer powder on them, these have an extra layer in them. And so these two are the same as the original, these, but the third one where I trimmed down the embossed shimmer panel there, that third one is actually 3.5 by 4 3/4. And then the inside layer piece is, these are 2 1/4 by 3.5 for the lavender there, and then 2 by 3 1/4 is the white panel. And then I used the same set there, did the butterfly and then the same flower, but I did Best Wishes. Same colors of ink, the two, my favorite things, and then aqua shimmer pinned up the little butterfly and the flower and stuff. Added the same sequence there, and I think these came out lovely. They're really pretty. Got a lot of shimmer on them, and just came out really nice. And with the background and everything, I think it came out really cool. That 3D azalea embossing folder is super fun. Well, they're all really nice. Those 3D embossing folders are really cool. But there we go. There's the project share. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think of the backgrounds. If you're pro colorburst or shimmer powder backgrounds, if you've tried them even, that'd be cool. And anyhow, thanks guys. Hope you're having a great weekend. We'll catch up again with you really soon, guys. Thanks guys. Bye-bye.